E is for era. And when I'm talking about era, I'm talking about the time your property is based in. So you go for choose the style of property that you like. You know, it could be townhouse kind of proportions and styles, and a lot will depend on your budget and the space you have for it. Or it could be whatever you come across. It could be a cottage, it could be whatever. Okay, so you get your property and then you decide how many original features are still in that property for the time it was built. But always keep in mind, which is quite liberating, to keep in mind that we could buy, say, a Georgian house, but we don't have to live in it as if we were Georgians, as if we were Edwardians, or whatever the time period is of the property that we're living in. So you make up the time zone of the era of the time it is occupied, the occupation. And that's where you can get your creative juices going a little bit. Have fun with this. I mean, yes, it can seem a bit odd if you're basing the whole house around, say, like, I don't know, late 1800s or something, and then you put down fitted carpets or, I don't know, a modern type of bathroom styling. They didn't have those there. They didn't have fitted carpets in those days. So depending on how much you are into history, and it could be that you are a real history buff and you want to do everything accurate to the time zone to the era of your property that you have, or it could be you just want to play with it and be a little bit fluid with the time period that it's about. And you might want to include some pieces of furniture, for instance, that are heirlooms, as I mentioned just before. There might be something that's been passed down from somebody else, and you just think, oh, I really like that table, and it could be that it's been passed from somebody else, but it's in a more modern, to that period, more modern setting. Have fun with it, play with it, but you don't need to be slave to the time period of the property. You decide, it's your project. You decide how restricted you are going to be, how strict you are going to be to the time period, the era of the property that you have, or how fluid you're going to be. Bramble Cottage is an old cottage. It's very basic, it's very simple, and it has a settle. Handed down from other friends, relatives, who knows, whatever. And also in Ashton Place, there are some bits that are older and some bits that are new. It's certainly not modern, but there are bits that we don't see. So we don't see if there's a bathroom or anything like that, because you haven't got to put everything in there. You know, some things can be left to the imagination. It hasn't got to be totally accurate. Have fun with this, play with it, and just, you know, if you were looking through some history books or whatever, what sort of thing captures your imagination? You might like a really old timbered wood panel property or something like that, and you want to make that property, but you want to live in it, or the occupants live in it, in a more recent sort of style. You make it up, play with it, have fun with it, and if anybody wants to tell you you've done it wrong, thank you very much, but it's my house, my choice. Enjoy it, have fun with it, and enjoy yourself. I'll talk to you very soon.